Howdy, ASCE Houston. Before I dive into my formal announcements and updates, I want to share with you one of my childhood stories. I was about 11 years old the first time I designed, planned, and led the construction effort of a pond in my backyard. Prior to Google and before the internet really took off, I read in a book that someone had a beautiful pond in their backyard. I wanted a pond of my own in my yard as well. I envisioned my pond full of lily pads and frogs. I persuaded my brother and cousins, plus neighborhood friends, that it would be a great idea to dig a hole, my vision of a pond, during the peak of a hot Texas summer. Well, it took a lot of effort and teamwork, but we accomplished it. We dug a giant hole in the ground and started to fill it with water. I quickly noticed the soil was absorbing all the water, so I had my team disassemble our plastic pool and repurpose it to line the pond and retain the water. We collected rocks to secure the liner. Eventually, the stagnant water became a breeding ground for mosquitoes, and we had to fill the pond back in. I was 11 years old, playing in the mud, and little did I know my future would be as a civil engineer, designing and building detention ponds. Thank you to all who joined us for the May branch meeting to hear our keynote speaker, Mrs. Eliza Paul, the Houston District Engineer at Texas Department of Transportation. On behalf of the branch, I extend my gratitude to Mrs. Paul for her address regarding TxDOT's In the Street efforts. I invite you to join us virtually for the next branch meeting on Tuesday, June 15th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. The keynote speaker will be City of Houston Council Member David Robinson. This meeting will be led by our Younger Member Chair, Alec McCoy. We encourage you to invite the interns at your company to tune in. We will be recognizing the scholarship recipients at the June branch meeting. In part to our outstanding year with sponsorships, we will be awarding a total of $8,000 in scholarships. In addition to the branch meeting, a technical session will be offered this month. Information for all events can be found on our website, ascehouston.org. We will take our annual summer break in July and will not be holding a branch meeting. We will return in person in August for our annual joint meeting with Houston Contractors Association. Until next time, ASCE Houston, take care of yourself and each other.